Hey everyone, I'm Nick Manesiotis, personal trainer at Fox Fitness. Today we're at the Eola Center. I wanted to show you guys our brand new treadmills. These are the new Matrix Treadmills. They're branded with Fox Fitness too, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna dive into the screen here in a little bit, and I wanna show you guys some of the settings and what you're able to do with these new machines. All right, so if you look at the main menu of the treadmills, you'll notice a couple different things. So first off, we're on featured exercises, so you get a good view of the menu itself. First thing I want to show you guys is up top here in the left, here's all the different languages that you have options for. So if you don't want English and you want to choose something else, you can go ahead and do that. And then if we go back up to the top, there's English, United States. So that's all set there. And then if you go to settings here, you also can pair your devices and pair your speakers and or headphones. So this is really cool too. If you just turn on your headphones and make them Bluetooth accessible, they should pop up, and then you can use your headphones to listen to whatever you want on the screen. All right, so for people that just want to get started, hop on the treadmill and get going right away, there's this go quick start button here. So if I click it, immediately it's going to give me a 3-second timer or a countdown, and it's going to start me at a very low 0.5 speed, in which I can obviously change up here at the touch screen, or below on the handles, I can click the plus or the minus. I've got my incline here on the left. I can also adjust the incline here on the touch screen if I want to. And then from here, you see your pace. So your pace is essentially the time that it'll take you based on your speed to get to a mile. So as of right now, it'll take me 46 minutes and 9 seconds to get to a mile at a 1.3 speed. And then from here, I can access stuff like TV. So if I click on the TV button here, there's the first channel. I can switch channels up here with this touch screen. We've got a bunch of different versions and TV stations here you can kind of go through. If I click on the bottom right, this expands the TV, so now I can get a better view. I can X out of this, and I've got the full screen to my viewing. So then if I minimize that, you're good to go. Down here below, we also have, just so you guys are aware, of these metal heart rate monitors. So if you just basically grab them, then on the bottom left of the screen, you'll see that the heart rate starts flashing, and there's my heart rate right there. So it gives me a count for that as well. There's my time lapse, how long I've been walking or doing my workout already. So one of the other settings we have here too is complete custom workouts. So if I hit custom here on the bottom left, you'll see there's a lot of different kind of settings and stuff, but it's divided up here into segments. So up top here, you have the total run time of your custom workout. And here right now, we have our first segment, and we have our first segment settings. So here I can have the segment incline. So I can decide what I want this first segment to start for incline. I can decide the speed that I want this segment to be and the total time of just this segment alone. So let's say I want to start at 1 incline and I want to start at a 1.5 speed. This segment I want only for 5 minutes. Cool. So then I'll add another segment. This segment is at 5 minutes. It's got the same settings as before, but now I want to increase it. So let's say this time I want to go to 8 minutes. I want the incline to be at a 1.5, and now let's increase that to a 3 speed. Awesome. So now I'll hit plus again. I want to bring it to 2, and then I want to get that speed up to a 4.5. And now I want this segment to be 10 minutes. All good. So now I'm at a total of 23 minutes. Let's finish off with a cool down. I'll do a 0.5, and then we'll do it at a 2.5 speed. Now, if I'm all set, let's say this is what I want my workout to be, then I would just hit start. It'd give me the countdown. And there's all of my starting settings. So another feature here from the main menus, if you go to training exercises, you'll see there's a bunch of different options here on the left. So if we scroll up, these are the 3 common ones that I notice people use. They're goal-based. So the first one's time goal, distance goal, and calorie goal. So if I click time goal, you'll notice that here you have your weight options. So you put your weight in, your starting speed and incline. But then here on the top right, you've got your workout time. Because it's time-based, right now it's set at 60 minutes. So that's when the workout's going to end. That's my goal, to hit that 60 minutes. If I go to distance goal, this changes to distance. So now it's at 3 miles, and I can change that to whatever I want. I can go all the way up to 4 miles, 5 miles, wherever I want to go. And then for calorie goal, same thing. You've got your calorie settings here. So instead of stopping or finishing your workout at time distance, it'll finish it at a certain calorie count. And then the 3 other settings stay the same as far as weight, starting speed, and incline. Another really cool setting here that I really like as far as the fitness tests go are they have Army, Marines, Air Force, Navy, PEB, and the Gherkin. So what's cool about this, if I click on the Army, it gives you a little description. All you do is put your weight and age, your gender, and then it tells you the score is a 0 to 100 determined on the time you complete a 2-mile run. So you know for Army, it's a 2-mile run goal, and it rates your score based on the time. For Marines, it's the same thing, except for Marines, it's a 3-mile run, as said in the description here. Air Force, you have a 1.5-mile run, and so on and so forth. If you click on each one, they give you a little description based on what the actual goal of these training exercises are, these fitness tests. So this is a really cool one. If you want something that's a little bit more targeted, that gives you a little bit more kind of manual options for yourself, and then you also have a goal ready to go for you. So for the first one, for featured exercises, if you scroll, you can see that there's a bunch of different virtual training options. So you have a bunch of different places around the globe that you could do these virtual hikes, biking, all kinds of stuff. So I'm just going to click a random one to show you. So if we do the Maui run, I'll click that. Here, these first couple of setting options you have is your weight and your workout time. So how long you want to work out for, your starting speed and your starting level. These are all options that you could change in the middle of your workout. So this is just your starting point. So if I want to start it here, I'll hit go. It'll give me a countdown, and then I'll get started. So the treadmill will start to move at 0.5. I can adjust the speed here by tapping the screen, but I can also do it here on the handle, and it'll adjust the speed as well. The map, as far as the virtual thing goes, it's going to kind of start off with this intro, just like you see it zooms in, and it starts the virtual workout. It gives you a little description of where you're at. And then from there, you have all the specs here. You even have the incline on the side. Like I said, it starts at 0.5, but you can raise it up from the handles below or from the top here. And then if you want to get just a full view of your virtual training, you just click this expand button, and it gives you a much better view of wherever you're doing your hike. And that's pretty much it. So one thing you guys might notice is that the screen is extremely similar to the Matrix Treadmills. It's pretty much the same settings. You've got your language settings here. Over here at the gear, you have your device pairing settings, so you can pair like your speakers or headphones, which is really cool. And then when you go back to the main menu, you've got all your virtual training settings and options, so you can do like hikes and runs and biking stuff, but it's all on the Climbmill itself. So that's really cool. You just click one and get started. When it comes to training exercises, this is pretty cool because if you go to the very bottom, you've got these 3 fitness tests here that are really sort of useful, like and practical. So you have what's called the CPAT test, which is the Candidate Physical Ability Test. It's used for firefighters, candidates for people who want to be firefighters, which I'm actually using with one of my clients as well right now. We've actually implemented this with our new Stairmasters at the Vaughan Center in his program. So it's really cool because you just put in your weight, your age, your gender, and then the test gets started for you right away, and it gives you the same test that you will have taken to become a firefighter, which is pretty cool. With the sub-maximal test, it gives you your VO2 max results, so that's really cool. You get some more options and some really good like tests for your own sort of fitness capabilities and see where you're at. The WFI, which is the Wellness Fitness Initiative Protocol, is also used for firefighters and first responders to test their aerobic fitness. So with these 3 tests, especially the CPAT and the WFI, it's really practical use. So it's really cool that they have this option for people because for people that are actually training to be first responders, firefighters, this is something for them to really get started on, and it's already built into the machine itself. So it's really cool. As far as custom workouts go, custom workouts is also very similar to the Matrix Treadmills. The only difference here is that we don't have incline because the incline here is the stairs. So for here, we have the segment resistance, which resistance is basically the speed at which the stairs are moving. So the faster the resistance, or the higher the resistance, the faster you're going to be moving. And then you've got segment time too. So if I want my first segment to be at 5 minutes, I'll keep the resistance at a slow one. So that's at 1, that's fine. And then for the next 5 minutes, I can bump that up to like a 3 or a 5. And then I can do another segment and we can bump that time up to a 10, maybe make that a 7. And then I can do a 4th segment, make that time 5 minutes. And then we can do, or rather, a 15-minute, and then we can make that like a 2 or something. And then up here you've got the total time. So the total run time here is 35 minutes. And then I'd hit start, and the whole thing would get started for me. And then from here, if I wanted to, I can also do the quick start. So from here, we've got the go button at the bottom left. So it'll give me a quick 3-second countdown, and then we'll get started. So the stairs start moving. They start at resistance 1. I can increase it here on the touch, or I have the handle right here that I can increase it or decrease it. We've got these metal handles here, so if I hold my hands, it'll give me my target heart rate on the bottom left of the screen. You can see it flashing right now. And there's my target heart rate at 95. I can bring this down again. We also have our fan settings, so you can click this and the fan comes through here. And then that's pretty much it. After that, you just hit pause, stop, and you're good to go. That's pretty much it.